Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Farma Nadeem from Maryland High School. Today I will deliver you a lecture of class 5th Social Studies. So let's start. We were discussing geography of the Pakistan and we have discussed everything about the geography of the Pakistan, like we have studied the cities, important places and everything, the relationship of Pakistan with other countries. We have discussed everything about the Pakistan. And our today's topic is very interesting. We are going to learn that how this government run, how we can make our country very good country, and what are the achievements of the Pakistan. Today we are going to learn about all this. So first of all, in our previous lecture, I told you about the organizations that are very important for the Pakistan, and Pakistan is the member of those organizations. Like I told you, Pakistan is the member of the OIC, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, SAARC countries and United Nations. Pakistan is the member of all these organizations and these are very important for the stability of any country and development of any country. And today we are going to learn the nuclear future. Nuclear future means, as you know that Pakistan is a nuclear country, that we have the atomic power. And in this chapter, in this topic, we will study that when did Pakistan become an atomic power. At Pakistan, and you know that Pakistan is the first Islamic country to develop atomic facility, and we became an atomic power in 1998 in the mountains of the Jagi. Pakistan have, that Pakistan have very good armed forces, like we have Pak Army, Navy, Air Force and Police. Like these are the departments that work for the betterment or the safeguard of our country. Like you can also see that our soldiers protect us, our police also protect us, our navy and our air force. These all are the forces that protect us, that protect the country. And there are many departments in any country that are provided by the government just for the safeguard of the people of the country. And these all I told you that Pakistan Army, Navy and Air Force, Police, these all are the forces that are just to provide protection to the people that are living in any area or in any country. One key role of the government is that the government provide all the benefits to the people of any country, like fire brigadier and sanitation system. These all are the services that are provided by the government. And in this topic we will learn that there are two types of services in any country, and the first one are the public services. Public services, and the second one private services. After knowing this, you can easily distinguish between public services and the private services. Public services are the services that are provided to the every citizen of any country, and in public services are actually provided by the government. Now there are many services that the government provides us. For example, good transport, yes, the government provides us a very good transport. Hospitals, yes, there are hospitals in every country that are provided by the government. There are many libraries, there are many parks and there are many other places like museums. So these all are the places that are provided by the government to the every citizen. Like we use road, every person use road and bridges. They are also provided by the government just for the ease of the people, just for the ease of the every citizen. This is all about the public services. Now come to the private services. Private services are actually the services that are not provided by the government and we have to pay for the private services. Like when we go to get a haircut, we have to pay money. So this type of services, this type of service is called private services. Now let me give you another example of private services. When we go to the restaurant, we have to pay for a meal. So these type of services are in the private service. And another example is having your cloth tailored. So these all are the examples of the private services. And now I am going to repeat this out. First of all, we were discussing our new chapter, Geography of the Pakistan, and we have discussed everything about the Pakistan. Geography mean, actually geography is geography mean, geo mean earth and graphy means study. Geography means study of earth, and we have discussed, we have learned everything about the geography of the Pakistan. The places in the Pakistan, where is Pakistan situated, provinces of Pakistan and famous cities of Pakistan, like everything we have discussed in this chapter. And we have also learned the relationship of Pakistan with other countries and the organizations that are very important for the Pakistan, and Pakistan is the member of those organizations. We have learned all these, and our today's topic is nuclear future. Nuclear future mean Pakistan, you know, Pakistan is an atomic power. Pakistan has the power of atomicity. And when did Pakistan become an atomic power? In 1998, and the mountains of the Chaghi, Pakistan became first Islamic country to develop atomic facility. And in any country there are many services that are provided by the government. As you can see that in any country there are many facilities that are provided to the every citizen or person of any country. And like I told you that the armed forces, the defense forces, police, Air Force, Navy, these all are the forces that are provided by the government just for the protection or the safeguard of the country. And we learned about the two types of the services that are provided to the people. The first one is public service. Public services are the services that are provided by the government to the every citizen or the people of the country. And in the public services, we don't need to pay much. So they are very beneficial for us, like when we use road, we don't need to pay any money. So this is all about the public services, and public services includes the roads, bridges, libraries, government hospitals. Means in public services we only learn about the places that are constructed by the government, that are provided by the government. And next, private services. Private services are those services in which we have to pay for that service. For example, when we go out to get a haircut, we have to pay for our haircut. When we go to the restaurant, we have to pay for the meal. So these all are the examples of the public services and the private services. Now you can easily distinguish between those two services. I hope you guys enjoyed it a lot. Now your assignment is, you will tell me more about the public services and private services. You will give me some more examples of the public services and the private services. So this was your assignment. I hope you guys enjoyed it a lot. Thank you.